What's going on, guys? This is your captain speaking. Got another video coming up for you. This is my first tutorial video, so I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm going to break this down into parts. I haven't decided yet whether it's going to be 2 videos or 3. It just depends on how long each video is. This first video, I'm just strictly breaking down how to do each move in the post. After that, I'm going to break down, for the next video, I'm going to break down a couple of moves that I find to be the easiest and relatively how effective they are. Every move can be effective if you know how to use it at the right time, but these are the next video will show the easiest ones, in my opinion, that you can do and just pick up. You know, after you watch a video, just practice it, and it doesn't take as long to master those moves. That's gonna be for my guys, you know, who just created post scores and are just trying to figure it out, or even the guys who've had a post score for a while, or maybe you have a glass cleaner or an athletic finisher and you want to add another dimension to your game. That video will be for you guys. And then lastly, I'm gonna talk about the more advanced post moves and some things maybe some of y'all have never seen before. At least some of the things I plan to talk about, a couple things I've never seen in the park or on YouTube. So I'm thinking not many people know about it. So that's how it's going to go down. Anyway, this first video is going to be, like I said, strictly how do you do each move. Now, before I get started on that, I have to tell you like the most important thing about scoring in the post. If you don't remember anything else in this video, just remember this. You can know all the moves I'm telling you in this video. You could have all the quote-unquote best animations or dunks or whatever. None of that really matters when scoring in the post. The most important thing is to know when to use each move and to be unpredictable. Those two things. If you can master the timing of when to do a move, and if you're unpredictable, keeping your opponent off balance, you're going to do fine, regardless of your animations. So actually, before we get started there, Hall of Fame. Just so you know, when I'm making these shots, it's not on rookie or whatever. Take a quick view into controls, and you'll see all the post moves. They show everything. They show how it looks in the screen on the right, and they show how to do it on your controller on the bottom right. So if I'm going too fast or anything, go check that out. I consider not even doing that and just telling you to check that out, but I feel like it flows better, and there are a couple of things that aren't in there for whatever reason. So we're going to start from the beginning. Simplest thing. Posting up. Hold the left trigger or L2 on PlayStation. Easy. And you let go to exit the post. Alright, next we're going to go into changing your stance. So you just tap down on the right stick as you're in post position. Simple. Easy. Very effective though. Keep that in mind. Next thing we're going to talk about, and this is not in the controls for whatever reason, are your fakes. So if you want to do a shoulder fake, tap the right stick in the direction of the ball hand. So in this case, I'm going to tap it to the right. It is a little shoulder fake. If you want to do the step in like hezzy fake, tap the right stick in the opposite direction. So we're going to tap into the left in this case. He does that. And vice versa if you switch your stance up. Remember those moves. That's really important. We'll be talking about that, how to use those effectively in the next video. Drive to the key / baseline. So what you do, you post up, you hold the right trigger, you start pointing the left stick to the right, and you let go of the left trigger. And he does that little quick spin. If you want to do it towards the hoop, you do the same thing. You're holding both the left and right trigger, and you move the left stick to the left while letting go of the left trigger. It's really effective because it kind of gives you like a little boost as you're going to the hoop. Next, we're going to talk about the post spin. You're holding the left trigger, rotating the right stick, in this situation, counterclockwise. Hold the stick, and if you're in this position, rotate clockwise. I want to drive to the hoop. In this position, rotate clockwise, and vice versa, counterclockwise for that side. You might say, what's the difference between that and what we just did? It gives you a slightly different animation sometimes. So if you're like engaged in the post, I like to do, it depends on how my defender's playing me, but like if you're engaged in the post, the defender's right on your back, and you do the spin with the right stick, sometimes the defender kind of falls almost and gets put in this animation, almost like an ankle breaker. It's really hard for them to recover. So anyway, that's that. Next, we're going to be talking about the drop step, everybody's favorite move. If you don't know what that is, this semicircle, this half circle that I'm standing in the middle of right now, that's the restricted area, the restricted circle. What you want to do is point your left stick in the direction, the right side of the semicircle, and tap X. It'll do the drop step. And if you're facing the opposite direction, then you point to the left side with that half circle. Now, just to be clear, you can do this anywhere, but if you practice doing that, you know, with the circle as reference, that'll give you an idea of where you point the analog stick until you get better at it, because some people have issues doing this move. Although I think it's pretty simple. You can also drop step straight forward, and you just point the left stick. If you're posted up like this, just point it straight to the left and tap X. Now, people don't often do this, but I like it if your defender is playing you. Sometimes your defender plays you for the drop step when you drop outside, and they're leaving the middle wide open. Just slide right in there, dunk. Or pump fake and dunk, because a lot of times if you slide in there like that, they're going to be right on you, so you just pump fake, and then when they're there, dunk it. Alright, so those are some of the basics right there. We're going to go over some more of the shots. So we got the hook shot. All you're doing in post position is pressing up on the right stick, and he does a hook shot. This is effective anywhere in the paint. And I mean anywhere. Like, you can be far out here, green. You can be out here, free throw line. Alright, I missed that one. Let's try that again. Especially if you have your grand badge up. Now, I'm not advocating doing it from the free throw line every single time, but you can make it from there. If you have your grand badge up, if you're trying to keep the defense off balance, why not? Especially if you're up. Green. Next, we're going to talk about the post fade. Again, anywhere in the paint is really effective. All you're doing is, as you're holding the left trigger, moving the right stick to the left or right, depending on which direction you want to fade. If you want to fade right, obviously you point it to the right. Point to the left. I just missed a couple in a row, which is kind of surprising. Anywhere in the paint, you should be able to green these if you time it right pretty easily. And you don't really need that much space. Yeah, that was a cold spot. I still got green on it. So, take that into consideration when you're doing your fades. Ideally, you want to be in the paint, but you don't have to be. And if you have that grand badge lined up, just go for it, man. That grand badge is a beautiful thing. Alright, so let's move on. Let's go to our shimmies. So you're holding both triggers, and then you point the right stick to the right or to the left, depending on which way you want to shimmy. That's pointing to the right, obviously. There you go. Now that's your shimmy fade. You also have a shimmy hook. How do you do that? You gotta point the right stick up towards the basket as you have both triggers, as you hold both triggers. Very effective against jumpmen, if you know what I mean. You know those guys who just jump on everything. So, next we're going to do the up and under. I like to break this down into 3 parts. A lot of people have problems with this, but really just practice. That's all you got to do. So, you want to act like you're going to fade. Stop before your guy goes up for the fade. And then point the stick towards the basket. So, if I'm fading right, I'm going to point the right stick to the right. Just before my guy goes up for the fade, before he starts the shot, I'm going to let go and then point the stick towards the basket. Alright, start the fade, stop, point towards the basket. Start the fade, stop. Kind of screwed that one up there. Show you guys again. Start the fade, stop, point towards the basket. Point towards the basket. Fade, stop, point towards the basket. One more time. Start to fade, stop, point towards the basket. Now you can also do that out of a hook. Same idea. You start your hook, you stop, and then you point towards the basket. So you just gotta practice that. Next thing is going to be the post hop shot. I see a lot of people sleeping on this. They think it's too slow. They think it's not effective. I'm here to tell you it is effective. It also can be slow, but a lot of your post moves aren't the fastest moves. You're slow, you're a center, but you have to be crafty. You have to do it at the right time. So how do you do the hop shot? You move the left stick, left or right, and you tap X. And then he's going to start his hop. After he starts his hop, you have to press X again to fill your shot meter. So you're pressing X twice. Once to initiate the shot, and again to actually shoot the basket. There it is. Alright, so I'm tapping X, tap X again, and timing the shot. So you just gotta tap it once to start the shot. Once you see him hop once, Then start holding it to get ready for your shot. And obviously you have to time the release. That's not effective, you say? I think it is. From the free throw line. Tell me who's guarding that. I'm posting you back up like this. You're gonna get over there? Maybe. We're gonna get into more of that. But like, let's just say I hit you with a little shoulder fake. Can you get over there? You probably could, baby. But if you're not expecting it, you're not gonna get over there. Anyway, so that's that. Now post step back. You point the left stick away from the hoop, and you tap X, and then again you tap X once to start the shot, and then you hold X to actually fill up your bar. So tap, hold, shoot. I got my little Dirk going on there. Tap. I did the post hop shot by accident. Tap, hold, shoot. Alright. I think it's all the moves. One other thing, I guess, this isn't a move for scoring, but it's very effective if you're getting double teamed in the post and you can't pass out right away. If you're holding left trigger, you tap up on the right stick. Like this. Not like that. I don't know why he's doing this. Tap up on the right stick. There you go. And he gives you that protect the ball animation. So that's helpful if you're getting double teamed and they just keep spamming X on you. You'll probably get a foul call. I guess one other thing to show you guys is spinning out of when you first pick up the ball or when you first catch the ball. You don't have to dribble right away. You have some options. You know, like guards do the triple threat. What you can do, you see that? You give shoulder fakes, inside or out, and you can spin off of this. And that's a really quick animation to get you to the hoop. You can also go on the inside. And I think that's it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. And I'm going to catch you in the next part of the tutorial. Catch you guys later. Have a good one.